So is this thing on? I'm kind of assuming it is. Hi, Tisha. The only things that are likely to go wrong are a cat jumping into my lap. Hopefully, the guitar will prevent that, or something going wrong with the network, which is not impossible. Anyway, no idea how many people are there. Well, okay, looks like there are 3. I wonder if that's counting me. Okay. Anyway, I guess the other thing that could go wrong is we could suddenly lose power, and because I'm using the monitor as a music stand, that would probably be a bad thing. Anyway, here we go. Hey girl, are you weeping? 'Cause it's too rainy for playing outside. Let's turn on the magic carpet and go for an afternoon ride. I know a couple of games to play and some places you haven't yet seen. Come visit your daddy's world on the other side of the screen. I can't bring you the silver moon to hold in the palm of your hand. I can take you to a world I've made out of dreams and a few grains of sand. I can't buy you the stars to wear like gems in your bonny brown hair. All I have is a magic mirror and castles in the air. Say hello to the creatures here, the walrus, the elephant too. Go visit the dragon's lair, he's waiting there for you. Play cards with a magical deck, learn the names of the planets and stars. Take a ride on a toy balloon or a rocket ship to Mars. I can't bring you the silver moon to hold in the palm of your hand. I can take you to a world I've made out of dreams and a few grains of sand. I can't buy you the stars to wear like gems in your bonny brown hair. All I have is a magic mirror and castles in the air. Come look through the window while I type in a magical rhyme. I'll show you where the hypercubes dance on the edges of space and time. See the curly-cued Mandelbrot set way down in the complex plane. We'll forget about the world outside, the thunder and the rain. I can't bring you the silver moon to hold in the palm of your hand. But I can take you to a world I've made out of dreams and a few grains of sand. I can't buy you the stars to wear like gems in your bonny brown hair. All I have is a magic mirror and castles in the air. Do you wonder where your daddy goes when he's out of the house for the day? I walk through my magic mirror and travel far away to my world where with numbers and words I create things out of thin air. There's magic in Daddy's world, and I can take you there. I can't bring you the silver moon to hold in the palm of your hand. But I can take you to a world I've made out of dreams and a few grains of sand. I can't buy you the stars to wear like gems in your bonny brown hair. All I have is a magic mirror and castles in the air. There's magic in Daddy's world, and I can take you there. How's the balance? I should mention that one of my father's favorite quotes, and he's the one who taught me about computers in the first place, was from G.K. Chesterton. There are no rules of architecture for castles in the air. And it's become one of mine too. So, still on the theme of inside of the computer being a place where magic works, here's the first song I wrote about that. Beside the world we live in, apart from day and night, is a world ablaze with wonder of magic and delight. Like a magic crystal mirror, my computer lets me know of the other world within it where my body cannot go. You can only see the shadows, electrons on a screen, from the world inside the crystal that no human eye has seen. The computer is a gateway to a world where magic rules, where the only law is logic, webs of words the only tools, where we play with words and symbols, and creation is the game, for our symbols have the power to become things they name. You can only see the shadows of electrons on a screen, from the world inside the crystal that no human eye has seen. Now you who do not know this world, its dangers or its joys, you take the things we build there and you use them as your toys. You trust them with your fortunes or let them guard your lives. From the chaos of creation, just their final form survives. You can only see the shadows of electrons on a screen, from the world inside the crystal that no human eye has seen. Call us hackers, call us wizards, with derision or respect. Still our souls are marked by something that your labels can't affect. Though our words are touched by strangeness, there is little we can say. You would only hear the echo of a music far away. You can only see the shadows of electrons on a screen from the world inside the crystal that no human eye has seen. So because I have more time, or enough time, I threw in a couple of extras. Here's another one. Best folk song ever written, and I can say that because I didn't write it. Once there was a ship of stone that orbited a mighty star, and from it flew the first ship's crew, whose children we all are. And no matter how long we've drawn our track, still over our shoulder, looking back through the hydrogen's hiss and the methane's moan, past the polymer clouds of the dead star's shrouds, all our roads run back to the ship of stone. There the first crew all were made and wakened from a knowing sleep by the boundless sight of heaven's height and the fires on the deep. And no matter how strange the forms we wear, how warped and wild, how rich and rare, how changed we've made the seed we've sown, we are blood of those whose singing rose from the body of the ship of stone. There our own ship's frames were formed to grow blue glowing wings and spread them wide to the farthest tide where the last lone beacon sings. And no matter how tight the net they knot of our web where the wheel of light is caught, how strange and lost, how grand they've grown. They too desire all heaven's fire, our companions since the ship of stone. Once there was a ship of stone, clear domed, broad hulled and clean, where the air shone blue, through whose holds birds flew, whose decks were growing green. And no matter how odd these things may seem, as madly mazed as shards of dream, they are not a dream that you dream alone. All ships, all men are of one kin. We shall not forget the ship of stone. The next song has an interesting history. It was written by Sidney Carter, the same guy who wrote the Christian words to Simple Gifts, Lord of the Dance. But it's based on the words of Julian of Norwich, who was a 13th century anchoress, the first woman we know of who wrote a book in English. And that was during the plague. So it seems kind of appropriate. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love, like the yellow daffodil, is coming through the snow. Love, like the yellow daffodil, is Lord of all I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. One of my cats was trying to get my attention during the last verse. I have no idea what she thinks of this, but she has been known to like my music in the past. Okay, here we go. She went down last October in a pouring, driving rain. The skipper, he'd been drinking, and the mate, he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock, and she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We'd worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter would rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, then met her sorry end. When insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 afloat and at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. Those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. We've patched her rents, stopped her vents, dog hatch and porthole down, put cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. And tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. That her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. And those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. For we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gale. And the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Thanks for listening.